Okay, we're going to look at the chassis here we have for the Lamborghini Miura. This is a one-of build that we're doing for a fella, and it's we've taken a Miura chassis and stretched the wheelbase. We actually stretched the front of the wheelbase to get the front wheels out in front of the passenger compartment of where they're supposed to be. And of course it's been cut down, and the chassis has been trimmed down, and a tubular chassis has been built on top of it to allow for the Miura body, which is lower. It's almost like a GT40, where it's lower and it requires a lower roofline and everything else. We're just looking around on this just to show you a few things that we've done. You know, a lot of box tubing, 2" by 1" 2.5" by 1" 2 by 2, 3 by 3s. There's a bunch of pieces in here. And then there's a custom dash that's going to go in here. We've got we've made mounting tabs for the here's one here for the dash to mount on. There's a couple of screws in there. There's another mounting tab over on the other side. We have this frame part. This is all cut in part of the frame, the cowl here, and it ties in the rest of the chassis. On the end here, this is a sheet metal or metal that we've got over the end of it, but there's a bunch of steel work behind that. In the door sills, around the door sills, we have this flange sticking up, so when the body, we've already of course fitted the body, when the body fits on, it fits right up against that metal flange. That metal flange goes all the way around the doors, and the rubber seal around the doors will be there. On this car here, one of the things we have yet to do is to remove the fuel inlet pipe. The fuel tank's going to be rearranged. See, we have 2 by 2 box tubing going across in the back here, and modified strut towers to clear the body. And of course we had to lower the car too, so we used coilovers, and the coilovers are lowering it a bit. Then the front end has drop spindles on it, and then the engine cradle is in the car here. The engine cradle will be the engine cradle's already been fitted for an LS3 Corvette engine. These 2 legs sticking out the back here, those are for the pivots for the rear clip. When you put the rear clip on, rear clip tilts backwards, and those are the mounts for that rear clip. There'll be a trunk area inside these, inside the area from the 2 by 2 box here, 2 by 2 box on the bottom. In this area here, there's a trunk. Miura has a trunk, so we'll be putting one in there. You can see the framework here. There's a frame rail right here that goes the full length of the car, and then another one out here, and then both those frame rails extend up under the sill plate. And then we've closed in the original Miura door frame underneath the sill plate there, underneath those bars. Then when we get up front, we also have hinges for the front clip, which tilts forward. We have a mounts built in for the AC compressor, you know, the radiator for the AC compressor, and we also have mounts built in for the 4-core radiator that we're going to put in it. We've got this bulkhead in across the front of it with box tubing at the top and the bottom of it. You can see here the box tubing at the top of the picture, and then halfway down. Hello, this is Archie.